Hello everybody. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be emphasizing sketching splines. And I'm going to bring in a DWG and sketch over it. Because this comes in, it's really ornamental metalworking. You can see all the lines are on this one plane as a layout. And let's look at some of the lines. So we have some pretty straight ones here, some arcs. But for the most part, the lines are really small, short segmented lines, which will create a very faceted model. So what I want to do is actually sketch over these lines with my own splines and pretty much match up what it should look like. So the first thing I'll do is project some of the straighter, longer lines to the sketch, and maybe we'll go in and we'll complete the bottom section. We'll connect both the dots together with a simple line. So now we can go through and sketch over the spline or the splines that are there. Just click on each of the points, and every time I click on screen, another point is added to the spline. And as I go through, we can see that it's matching up pretty well to the line that's already there. And once we're done, I can hit escape and get out of it. So on the left side, I'm going to sketch another spline, but it's going to be not as exact as the one before it. I'll connect some of the points, but I won't connect them all. So we can see that my end spline doesn't really match up as well as I'd hope it does. So the interesting thing I can do here is with select, I can right click on a spline and add a spline point in, and then drag that wherever it needs to be. So remember, right click, add your spline point, and then with select you can drag that and the rest of the spline updates accordingly. And you can see it's getting closer and closer to looking like it should. So we add that in and it's looking pretty good. Maybe I'll put one more in down here, add a spline point, and move it in. But let's say I right clicked on it and added a spline point and moved the geometry away and it didn't really match up like I wanted it to. So another thing you can do is right click on a point that's already there and remove it. So now that I have these lines, we'll hide the DWG and finish off our sketch. All I need to do is connect this point to here. And now I can go to pull and you see I have a surface defined. So now when I pull this up, I have my solid. But it actually started off black, and that's because we import the AutoCAD layers as well. And so the layer came in as black, so let's change that to green. Just so the solids show up a little bit better. So using this technique, you could finish off the sketch and get rid of many of the facets that are there. I hope you experiment with splines and try to use them a little bit for more complicated features. Thank you for watching.